one ugly SOB. Today we're breaking down what it takes to live and train like the predator. We're going to be looking into the Yautja, or better known as the predator, a species known across the universe for the code of honor and the hunt. So what makes them the greatest hunters in existence? This is Legends Forged, where I break down the training, nutrition and mindset of warrior creeds throughout fantasy and see how we can apply their philosophies in our own training regimes.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Known for their intense hunting culture, advanced technology and ruthless code of honor, the predators live a way of life that makes them the most advanced and dangerous hunters in the entire galaxy. Hunting isn't just a means of survival for them. It's a ritual, a pathway to honor, and a measure of their own self-worth and worth to the clan. These guys aren't basic. Because they center their entire culture and religion around the hunt, they look for the most formidable prey in the entire universe. The xenomorphs, or aliens as we know them, are considered to be the ultimate challenge. But humans, surprisingly enough, also pose a threat. Their hunting prowess and skill determines what rank they obtain, their social status, and even their right to breed. What's coolest though is because their entire society is built on strength, they have a strict honor code that forbids hunting defenseless creatures. They look for worthy opponents that command respect and then take it upon themselves to hunt these creatures for trophies. The more formidable the opponent, the greater the trophy, and so the greater the worth the predator has within their own society. It quite literally proves their worthiness, their abilities, and their discipline to the clan. All of it is about gaining honor and reputation. So my question today is, how do they prepare for the hunt? On basic, they're already bigger, stronger, and faster than us. They also have more resilience. They can take on bullets. They can leap 3 times their own height. All of this, however, isn't only due to the fact that their species is so powerful and that they're born with dense bones and muscles. They also train like madmen in order to become the greatest hunters in the universe. One way we can look to incorporate their types of training is by training explosiveness. Full body movement centered on box jumps, kettlebell swings, clap push-ups and the like builds explosive power needed for quick, agile movements and long and strong leaps. Perfect for the predator stalking their prey in a jungle or concrete jungle environment. Little disclaimer, I am talking about the predator alien species that also happen to be predators, like the carnivorous hunting type, talking about lions here, tigers, etc. And not the human version that, well, you know, they go after a bit different prey. Explosive training like this trains their short fibers in order to make quick and agile explosive movements from start to finish with a lot of torque and power in order to be able to catch their prey at a moment's notice. Building strength like this and reaction time is crucial for hunting and combat situations, but it's also very useful for reacting in everyday situations and methods across the board. Now, because we know that predators hunt prey all across the galaxy, there's one type of training that takes the cake above all others. You need to develop your explosiveness and you need to develop your physical prowess. This leads on to the next point. Hunting and stalking, including stealth as well, are absolutely key in order to become the greatest hunter. Learning to hunt, learning to track, learning the information about your prey is key in building this type of warrior lifestyle, and happens to also make you extremely adaptable in any human, jungle or woodland environment. One way you can go about doing this is finding local woods and perhaps local animals, small game rabbits or bigger game like Bambi, horses, etc. Just be careful, you don't want to find a boar and then end up tracking one of those motherfuckers. And learning all about them, going out and just tracking them, figuring out their process, figuring out their methods, figuring out their routine, what they do in their lifestyle. You don't need to go and actively hunt them, but just tracking them, learning what their footprints look like, learning how they move through the woods. All of that will increase your perception and will hone your skills to look at minute details. In tracking and hunting situations, information and what you learn is just as important as your physical abilities are. And in terms of stealth, while the predator usually relies on a stealth cloak, they are still extremely quiet and subtle. Working on agility drills like cone work or the agility ladder, while focusing on nimble, quick and silent movement, will help improve your awareness and control of your own body. And in primitive situations, being able to step lightly and carefully, move with purpose, could be the difference with you obtaining your trophy or losing it. They also happen to really help with key movement factors like precision, coordination, balance, and spatial awareness. All essential skills for anyone looking to increase their reaction time, movement precision, and perception. In terms of their diet, the predators are quite literally predators, meaning they are carnivorous. Often visiting slaughterhouses or finding small game to eat, they prioritize foods in high lean protein, which is perfect for their physical demands and provides long-lasting energy while supporting muscle recovery, which is necessary for those long drawn-out hunts where maybe your bones, muscles, and mind are under intense pressure. Incorporating lean meats like beef, chicken, and fish will help you build muscle and recover faster. Getting into a ketogenic state, but in the right methods, will do you justice. Getting carbs primarily from organic fruit will make the difference between good, healthy, and controlled insulin spikes and the lethargy that you might feel after consuming an entire pizza. When speaking about beef, a lot of us can't really afford grass-fed steak, but ground beef is actually a lot more affordable, and even in the grass-fed state. Chicken needs to be raw and uncultivated, meaning that it can't be fed corn. It needs to be let out to graze and live an absolutely normal life. And you want to look for unfarmed fish, but be careful with this due to microplastics that can be found all around the world. Ultimately, your focus with nutrition is the animal-style diet. This means you want the highest quality meats, grass-fed, and low in heavy metals or microplastics, reducing any and all processed food, and focusing on the rawest form of food. For example, dried meats are perfect for you, raw honey, raw dairy, raw and organic fruits. But I can't stress this enough, you need to have a supplier that you absolutely trust. Like this, you can make sure you're getting high quality produce that isn't processed and isn't fed with chemicals and antibacterials, but is also at the same time clean and won't destroy your system. For a predator, their skill, discipline, and honor, adherence to their own code are absolutely essential. A mindset structured on virtue, strength, skill, and discipline is what makes the predator one of the most formidable hunters in the entire universe. A lot of times, we as humans might find little power kicks from being able to exert it over people weaker than us. But the predator actually teaches us a very important lesson. True skill and power can only be shown when dealing with opponents of equal or even higher levels than yourself. Only like this can you show that you're actually a step above everybody else and are worthy of the respect and honor given to those that truly follow this warrior way of life. Harming creatures that are defenseless or blatantly weaker than you shows weak character and an uncertainty in your own skill. It's also a very hilarious form of cowardice that a lot of people don't seem to understand, namely bullies. So setting clear goals and respecting your personal code, whether it's pushing yourself to improve or maintaining a commitment to a specific discipline, is key not only in order to get ahead, but also to temper and strengthen your own character. This mindset reinforces discipline and resilience. Having a purpose and a code can give you direction, so that you aren't just being taken around by the winds of fate. It's important to have such things and not to stray from them, remembering why you started in the first place. Asking and reminding yourself, why am I looking to improve, is a great way to begin the conversation. Remember also that the predators don't just rely on brute strength. They don't even rely on pure experience. They rely on information gathering just as much. Hunting prey is even more so about information than anything else. Being ready for any situation that might arise. You never know how a prey is going to act, but understanding its movements, how it moves through life, how it reacts in different situations can get you better prepared to face it whenever the time comes to strike. The Yautja observe their opponents, they observe their weaknesses, they observe their thoughts and their patterns. This is what makes them effective hunters across the board, regardless of what prey they're hunting. Here is a predator-inspired weekly workout routine focused on building strength, precision, agility, and resilience to simulate the Yautja's intense physical training and mental discipline. Each day targets a key aspect of the predator's unique skill set. Monday, explosive power training. Your focus today is on strength and explosive movement. Perform exercises like box jumps, kettle swings, and sled pushes to build lower body power and explosive strength, mirroring the predator's leaping abilities. Tuesday, target practice and focus drills. Your focus is on precision and accuracy. Practice a form of target training, archery, darts, or shooting to enhance focus and accuracy. Follow the balanced work. For example, single leg stands to improve stability. Wednesday, full body functional strength. Your focus is on core and overall strength. Use compound movements like deadlifts, squats, and pull-ups to develop strength in the entire body. These exercises improve the functional power needed for carrying heavy loads and hand-to-hand combat. Thursday is stealth and agility drills. Your focus is again on agility, silent movement, and spatial awareness. Perform cone drills, agility ladder work, and light-footed walking drills to increase nimbleness and stealth, essential for a skilled hunter. Friday is endurance and mental resilience. Your focus is on stamina and mental toughness. go for a long duration cardio session such as a hike or weighted rock march. This builds both physical endurance and mental grit, critical for tracking prey over long distances. Carrying weight in your arms is a way to increase the challenge of this exercise. Saturday is grip strength and heavy carries. Your focus is on core stability and grip strength. Farmer walks or heavy carries for distance improve grip, shoulder stability and core strength. These movements mimic carrying heavy gear, critical for a predator's hunt. Sunday is going to be a recovery and mental training day. Your focus is on flexibility and mental resilience. Practice yoga or dynamic stretching for flexibility, following with meditation or visualization to reinforce focus, adaptability and a calm mind in high stress situations. What sets the predators apart from everybody else is their ability to hunt, relies on both information and intense focus. Couple this with their wild discipline and extreme training regimes, make them out to be some of the greatest warriors that will be breaking down on the channel. But there's a little extra bit of spice that we've already talked about that they follow. A lot of warriors that I break down dabble in grey or straight up go into the dark sections of humanity. The Yautja teach us honor above all else. This is rooted in their culture. Where the Spartans, for example, were great warriors, they would diddle children, and Vikings were formidable berserkers, but would go out and pillage defenseless people. The Yautja culture strictly forbids them from doing this. They only find, track, and hunt the greatest and most formidable prey. The predators were awesome, but I know some of you probably have information that I don't. I'm always interested in learning new things about the warriors that I'm talking about. One of my main goals in doing these videos is actively learning and understanding these warrior cultures further and in fuller fashion. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And again, in the comments below, let me know which warrior creeds from history or fantasy you'd like me to break down next. Until next time, stay active and stay precise, boys.